What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the 4Balls podcast, brought to you by Higher Passion, the one and only. Here we are with my boys Richard and Cease. How y'all doing tonight, boys? Season's over
Season's over.
officially.
Stove's got to warm up eventually. Now,
It's vacation time.
it's just little flame.
It's getting cold.
Right now it's on low.
It's on low exactly.
Vacation time for a lot of players. For a lot of players, it's vacation time. For a lot of players, it's work time. It's time to put in work, get ready for the off season.
Do some players go play like in like
the Dominican.
Yeah,
Sure. Or,
for sure.
You know, a lot
Winter
of players.
ball?
A
Winter
lot of
ball?
players go play it in the Mexico League too.
Winter
is
ball.
that going on during the winter too?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And then you have like
The
the
Caribbean
minor
series?
leaguers, the Arizona Fall League.
I think
Yeah,
you got to get invited. I think like
To the
the
Arizona Fall League?
The
yeah.
Great
I think the best like
Minor
minors.
leaguers, yeah.
Yeah, you got to get invited,
I mean, it's
which
still-
I understand.
Still playing baseball, but I mean, it's not obviously it's not I'm not sure if it's televised or streamed, but I know there's still some going on, a lot of action still.
That's like the only place if I were to, I don't plan on moving. If I left California, I'd probably go to Arizona.
What about the Heat?
I mean, where am I gonna go to Nevada? You got heat there too.
Either way, like you got AC
Oh,
everywhere,
God.
bro.
Yeah.
Low key, so I mean, it's
Yeah, you got
The-
you
the
got
Heat-
you got central air. You're
I-
good.
I don't like the rain like that. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
SoCal
so-
best are the South, the
Arizona
West.
just has baseball all year round.
Yeah,
that's
and
true.
you can hit up all the fields in one day.
You got to deal with the heat. Yeah.
Nah, it's not like the Grapefruit League where you got to take a 6-hour bus ride
But,
to
man,
Yeah, like
Uh.
you go to Scottsdale to like
you still got
Peoria. You got to
Uh,
Chandler
yeah.
to
Peoria,
Um,
Tempe.
Tempe.
You know, all these.
and we're all within like
Mhm.
They're all
maybe
nice
an hour
cities.
at most.
Yeah,
They're all
most.
nice cities, bro. I'm telling you
Yeah.
that much. There's a lot of
You could literally watch baseball pretty much all year
All
Yeah.
year.
if you want to.
Yeah, it's true. It's a baseball city for sure, man. Definitely not a soccer. Well, fuck, I hate to play soccer out there, but
Oof.
anyway, I'm glad soccer's not my sport. But anyways, I mean, well, we had an exciting season, though. What this is our third season, third season as a 4Balls podcast.
My
We're-
first.
We're going on.
Yours
we're
first,
going
huh?
on 2 years.
2 years now.
Next like February.
February, yeah, we're on.
Pitchers and catchers report.
That's when we report again. So,
Yeah.
Caesar, welcome to the team. You made the cut this year.
Thank you. I didn't get
So, it's been a
no
blessing.
red
You didn't get no red tag in the
in my
the
locker.
locker.
So
made
you
the cut.
it. So I mean,
We'll put you on the 40 man.
yeah, man, we had an exciting.
Barely.
We had an exciting season. You know, your
Wow.
Mariners made it for the first time in 21 years. I mean,
21.
Dodgers, fucking killed it again this year. 100 something wins. Fell short, unfortunately, but I mean, that's the nature of the beast. You know, it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish, obviously. So, I mean, I could say our injuries. I could make them all these excuses, but at the end of the day, we didn't get it done. So I mean,
The better team
a lot
won.
of teams got it done
Yeah.
without the original roster. So I mean,
Yeah.
what's our excuse, you know? Anyways, I mean, there's obviously next year, so let's go for better next year. And yeah, let's dive right into our awards. You know, obviously it's the end of the year. You know,
We got them all right. Shout out to us.
Yeah,
We nailed them.
There's a lot of
I mean, we took all the favorites.
Yeah.
there's a lot of highlights this year. A lot of milestones. Obviously, Pujols with one of his accomplishments, hitting over 700 home runs. And then you got obviously Judge. You know, beat the record of Roger Maris's record.
Cabrera hit what 3,002.
Cabrera.
I think
He
that
hit-
this year or was that last year?
I think it was last year, wasn't it?
Jesus.
Probably was
But
this year.
he hit a milestone
Oh, it
too.
was this
To
year.
be honest, like these last like 3 years is all a blur. Like
From Ricky?
from COVID,
Then COVID.
Oh, yeah.
so just like it went by so quickly that
I think our memory's
Time
getting worse.
time
some
flies.
years could, like wasn't it that last year?
Yeah, I know, but
Don't even ask me who won the World Series 2 years ago.
it's the Dodgers, dude.
Oh, 'cause you know.
I
60
don't.
games, but whatever. Ring's a ring, fool.
Exactly.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Kiss the rings, bitches.
But, I mean, we had an exciting season. I mean, we've seen a lot of records broken, a lot of highlights, obviously. So,
A lot of new stars.
let's start off with the MVPs. Shout out to Aaron Judge. How many home runs did he hit?
62.
62, beating Roger Maris by 1 home run. Now, that's a great accomplishment. You know, I mean, that's
AL record.
set the record.
I
you know,
guess.
the asterisk.
In a phone booth.
Yeah, but then some people
Very biased to the greatest player of all time. In my opinion.
With the asterisks.
With the asterisk. Even skinny bonds was
So dropping
Was still
40 40.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So having a 40 without Roy's. I mean, not that we know
He
of,
didn't
but
he didn't need him. He
at the
didn't
time,
need
he's
him.
still fucking killing it, you know.
but
But the pie is a pirate. But
Yeah,
even then,
62 in
162
a
games.
bandbox in New
In
York.
the phone booth.
I mean, he could have still. I mean, you think? Let's
In
do
a
real
Baker
quick.
Park, maybe he hits
Yeah.
like 50 something.
He's still gonna hit a shit
He's
ton.
still
Yeah.
gonna hit a fucking grip.
What was the record before? Who had hit the? What was the? Who had the most numbers last year?
By a clean or dirty player?
Oh, wow.
Like,
Oh, last year?
Who had the most
someone
numbers?
probably hit 50.
49 home runs, was it? I don't know. But when he shot the Judge, man,
The Schwarber?
he carried
Schwarber probably hit like 40 something.
41, I think. He carried the Yankees this year. Would you believe? Would you guys agree?
Oh yeah, that's why.
Despite
That's why he deserved the MVP. I mean, if you were to like, I understand
would you
what-
choose?
You take him out of that
Truthfully.
lineup.
Wait,
You take him out of that lineup, they don't make the playoffs.
like as the MVP or as the player?
Okay, well, there's a difference. Like you were saying, there's MVP, the most valuable player, and then there's the best player.
If I'm taking the player, I'm taking Otani.
Otani.
But
Okay.
this year MVP it should have.
They got it right this year.
No matter what, right?
I mean, it's like if he did that, basically as long as Otani, I mean he had a great year too, but like no one would ever win if Judge couldn't win this year, with that year he had.
But you have to have a year.
Look at the year he had to have.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
To beat
still-
Otani.
We're still talking about Otani should get it.
I mean, you couldn't be wrong with either or. It's literally a coin.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at that
Like
point,
I said, I need the. If the Angels were like at least a little.
but I think it's
closer-
more biased towards Judge because of the home run record.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only reason why I gave it to him.
Even if he hit 50 something, I think he still.
You still would have got that.
His team made it to the playoffs. I mean, without like I said, without him,
They don't make it.
I don't think they make it.
Well, you said they don't count losses and wins, and like for pitchers, wins and losses anymore. I mean, I think that's still kind of the same thing as if your team makes the playoffs or not. Because obviously, if you're not winning, you're not making playoffs. And you know, as a pitcher, if you're not winning, but you're pitching a hell of a game, because you're on a shitty team. Like obviously,
But
like
they don't.
Trout, for example,
But they don't count it.
balls out, but
more
machine team.
because it could go 5 innings and then the bullpen
Just fucks it up for you.
could fuck it up, or they could save you. So like they're putting another reason into it. I still like to count wins because, I mean, you're not fucking. If you're getting 20 wins a year, it's not like you're an average pitcher.
No,
Obviously, it helps.
it's not an easy thing to do.
I
Obviously,
mean, it obviously
it's not
helps.
easy to lead with the lead.
Like you know what they try to do, like what's his name from Boston that won Cy Young like not that long ago.
Purcell?
No, the righty. Like probably like 4 years ago.
Oh, it's the Rick Porcello.
Rick Porcello.
What
Porcello.
about him?
Well, he won because he had like 20 something wins, but his offense was averaging like 5-6 runs.
Yeah, they're
Oh
pretty
yeah,
average.
so
that's
that
what
really
they.
helped them.
That's what they winning, no?
Or maybe it was just a shitty year for pitchers in the AL.
I mean, maybe probably. I mean, he had a decent ERA, but like, yeah, I understand why the wins have decreased, but like
Mhm.
to be nothing, that I don't
Yeah.
really think that should be it. But
Well, fuck. Shots MVP for Judge, and now let's talk about the end now, which is his first one, Paul Goldschmidt.
You would think he would
Oh,
have
shit.
been like his second or third one. It
he
feels like
probably
it,
got some love in St. Louis,
right?
Yeah,
I mean, he was in Arizona, West
balled
Coast.
out.
They're not very good.
but I remember those times
NOS.
when he was competing for the MVP candidates, who was in the race with him that deserved it over him? Arenado?
Machado was in it.
No. I'm talking about the years because this is his first one.
Yeah.
But he's had a couple years throughout his career where he's had those MVP numbers. Who else won those MVP? Who I mean?
Yelich was. Remember,
Yelich was one of them.
Let's go back. Yelich.
You got
and
Harper.
Bellinger.
Harper. I guess Bellinger.
Got Freeman.
Ryan Braun.
Matt
I mean,
Matt
yeah,
Matt Kemp. We robbed Matt Kemp.
Matt Camp.
Wow, it was fucking Riri.
Bad luck, Riri. Saying bad guy, Riri. It's bad luck,
How
Riri.
dare you?
There was a lot.
Oh,
It
fuck.
wasn't like the American League.
Still
where-
love Riri, huh?
It wasn't like the American League where Mike Trout was. You had to be Mike Trout to win it.
Yeah.
But even
the National
then,
League, it was different every year.
but even then, every player in the NMLB agrees that Mike Trout is the best player of all time. Best player, you know, he's the best player
Right now,
When he hangs it up, yes.
are you saying the best player of all time?
right now. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It-
every
it-
player has
he gets hurt.
every player says that
That's the
though.
problem is he gets hurt every
It's
year.
either just lying or they're being truthful. But
No.
Mike Trout being
No,
the best winner.
he hit like 40 this year. He was hurt.
Yeah, he missed like 15, 20 games.
Damn, that's fucking impressive.
That's at least like
It's just that he's on a
Impressive.
He's on a bad team.
a horrible team.
So like,
Come to LA, from the Dodgers, bro. They got this fucking idiot here. You hurt? No, well,
Damn.
not his fault.
no, it's not his fault.
Well, anyways, fucking Paul Gold shit.
Hater.
I mean, he's fucking badass in St. Louis.
He's on
Is he Gold Glove-
Triple Crown watch for a minute.
Huh?
He was on Triple Crown watch for
Not
a
only
minute.
that, but then he's also a Gold Glover. He didn't win it
Yeah.
this year, but I mean, he's
Best
still a
corners.
badass first baseman.
They,
You know?
they have the best corner infield.
He changed his batting stance, remember? Remember his batting stance would be all crazy? Yeah. He used to have his bat like this.
Yeah, he had the bat
Yeah, he's
hanging.
like right here now.
He had the
now
bat.
it's like up here.
Change it a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably just a little short.
He
He
was
changed
balling
the
out in
kinds.
Arizona, so
But he still hit the fucking ball in St. Louis. St. Louis is a big park. So,
he just started getting more appreciation because he went to a better team. That's middle of America. And more
Mhm.
people are seeing him.
quite America.
Mm.
Well, Kansas City's well both. Well, that's
Oh,
why.
there's Missouri.
Missouri?
Missouri.
That's white.
I said Missouri.
Ugh. Well, anyways. Well, shout out to them.
St. Louis.
In peace. Now let's talk about Cy Youngs. Verlander finally joined the 3-time Cy Young Awards along with Kershaw. Along with many greats. I seen a list of numbers, a list of names of,
Who wants him?
the God,
Roger Clemens.
3 Cy Youngs or more.
Pedro.
Pretty sure Randy.
Pedro, Sandy Koufax.
Sandy Koufax. Randy. Think so?
Pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, didn't he
Steve
win?
Carlton.
Steve Carlton.
Yeah.
Maybe Bob Gibson.
So, yeah, I mean, Verlander.
Scherzer?
Scherzer has
Or
one.
does he have two?
No, Scherzer has 3. I know him and Kershaw has 2 amount.
Kershaw would probably have like 5 or 6 if
He would have had.
didn't get hurt.
Yeah, I mean.
Carrying the Dodgers.
Didn't get robbed by fucking R.A. Dickey.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
The Braves, right?
He was on the Mets.
The Mets. Like,
Mets.
The
right.
knuckleballer.
He had one.
One
I
pitch.
mean, all he had more than Kershaw
No,
was
he had a
6.
knuckleball and then a little
No, I'm
fastball.
saying like numbers wise.
Oh, number
I
was.
think he had like a couple more Ks than him that year,
Oh, God.
and it's just
But,
tell me they're not reversed, and Kershaw doesn't win that because he didn't
yeah. So, I mean,
say it, West Coast bias.
yeah. Well, Verlander, I mean, he had a good year with the Astros, obviously. They won it. You know, they're saying how, it's crazy, bro. Like, we're talking about how he's such a great pitcher in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he's one of the shittiest pitchers.
In the World
Probably
Series,
the
World Series.
shittiest.
I mean, I think this year was his first one.
First
right?
time. Took
Getting
him.
a win in
Took
the World
him. Took him a decade or so.
And he's been to the World Series.
And it can't come out any sooner, dude. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's fucking Verlander. I wish he was on the Dodgers. He got Kate up to his big titties. That's why he won.
Let's talk about baseball.
She ugly. But anyways,
Hey, you
Auto.
Caesar, you're ugly too.
she hasn't been relevant since what? 2014?
So sports,
Since high school?
Sports Illustrated.
Oh my god, Joey hyped her up so much, but that's a different topic for a different day.
She has no butt. Well, whatever.
No butt. She got an ugly face.
That's what we were talking
Okay,
about.
alright, let's go. Alright, where are we going?
Where are
NL Cy Young?
Sorry, I'm looking at a couple of 10s
Sandy?
right now.
Thank you.
Candy Sandy.
I'm
Uh,
gonna scale to
Alcantara?
100.
Sandy Alcantara had a hell of a fucking season with the
Yeah.
Miami Marlins.
Yeah.
Watch them next year. These fools are gonna be good.
Marlins?
Their staff has a chance to be.
They're stat,
good.
but they need bats.
They have
They need
potential.
They
weapons,
need
yeah.
bats.
They do definitely need bats, but they have potential. With Don Mattingly there for Don Mattingly's a good coach.
Donnie Baseball.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna turn it around next year.
We'll
They're-
see.
Just give him the opportunity, get a couple of key players, and he'll make something happen. Because Don Mattingly was a great hitter for, and he's not gonna let up.
Yeah, he played in the
So
phone booth too.
we'll see. They got Barry Bonds as coach too.
I don't think he's been there in a while.
Is
Actually,
that anymore?
Nah, he was there. I don't even think. I think he was there for maybe one season and then
No, I
He
thought it
was
was there.
there the year Fernandez died.
R.I.P.
Oh, fuck, that sounds
Yeah.
one of the
Oh my
greatest.
God, imagine if he was still alive.
Oh,
God rest his
God.
soul.
If he was still alive,
Oh
bro,
my
there'll be a lot
God.
of pitchers that wouldn't be in that team. Maybe they got
I
pop.
mean, maybe he got traded. Maybe you
Yeah,
never know.
who knows that?
Jeter
At
would
that,
have traded
line,
him.
at that point, for a lot of players are like, you know, baseball is such a competitive sport, bro. Your name is easily chosen, and just like that is gone, you know. But anyways, Sandy, you know, I mean, the bullpen That bullpen, Paulo Lopez. What else you got?
Uh,
Sixto Sanchez. You got a lot.
Trevor Rogers.
Trevor Rogers.
He had a bad year too.
He had a horrible year.
Horrible year.
He had a chance to make a comeback so in his prime, I would say. And you know, so,
No.
I mean,
Let's see one more.
Eduardo Cabrera, something Cabrera, no?
Sixto, Sandy.
Elijah
I feel like
Hernandez.
there was another guy.
Elijah Hernandez, man.
Honestly,
Lazard.
was it Lazard? I can't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Luzardo.
The Lazardo. He
From
came
the
from the
A's.
A's. Yeah.
Jesus Luzardo.
Yep.
Not for two. I mean, they have fucking.
They have
depth.
Yeah.
They have
I mean,
rotation.
they
They
all.
could make some.
They
I'm
need-
pretty sure
they-
they got money, so if they could make some
Oh yeah.
right moves, they could.
Try it.
You never know about the East.
You give Don Manley a few key players, he's gonna make something happen.
Even though the East, the Nationals are probably still gonna be bad.
The Braves are still gonna be
Braves will
good.
still be good. Phillies probably.
Mike
still be
Soroka's
good.
probably coming back next year.
We'll see about the Mets because DeGrom might not go back.
Yeah.
He wants to
might lose
win.
Brandon Nimmo, and
Mm-hmm.
so they might.
There was lots of key players. Man.
Depending on what they do, they could take a step back.
Do you think? Where do you think DeGrom's gonna go? I think he might go to Atlanta.
I'm hearing Texas.
I could see that they just give him a grip of money.
Hey,
Texas?
no taxes.
No income tax.
No federal taxes. State taxes.
Oh,
So
they
you're
get
getting-
taxed? Texas down income. Texas gets more tax than we do. Yeah, Google it.
Property tax.
I'm talking about
No.
all the taxes. Texas gets taxed more than Texas. Yes.
The Texas
I'm
fan.
No,
I'm
it's not
99% sure. Like you're guaranteed money. You're guaranteed money.
that. I'm not talking about money though. I'm talking
Oh.
about everything else.
Oh, okay.
Property tax,
But
yeah.
I'm talking about like that
Yeah,
contract.
that's what I'm saying.
You're
No,
that's
income-
that's
they
all
don't tax
guaranteed.
the income tax, but it's other taxes. you
Property
get
tax is
that
really
they'll get
payable.
you on,
Yeah, you get like an acre for like $100.
and then they tax the shit out of it.
Well, what?
I'm just kidding.
Well, what?
I don't think it's no wild west.
Well, anyways.
Maybe they take it.
I mean, open
uh,
carry.
The Rangers
Open. I can see it.
give them a grip of money.
Mm-hmm.
Mariners, imagine.
Nah, don't. We don't need arms. Yeah.
Never have enough.
Never
We have
had
a
your,
we have a
Doesn't show anything. It's- you
we have a
never
good bow
have
problem right now.
Huh?
We have a good bow problem right now.
You have a good back problem. All it takes is 2 injuries for that staff. and then you got a
True.
bad
And then
problem.
oh my
How
god,
hard?
fucking panic button.
So
It happens. I mean,
And yeah, exactly.
we thought we had enough last year
And look at
with Scherzer, and then Scherzer dead arm. Kershaw mixes.
Bueller,
Yeah.
dead arm. May, dead arm.
Yeah, like just never know. Decided to mention dudes that you possibly can.
let's talk about. Well,
I'm a
Manager,
little mad though that Julio came in third.
he should have been more. Yeah,
At
should have got a
least
little.
second. I knew it was gonna be hard for him to beat Sandy, but
Yeah, that for the NL that was gonna be
Oh.
anonymous. You got all the anonymous votes. I think 30 for 30.
who did?
Sandy.
Sandy?
yeah, he got all first place votes. But
Well, it's too bad he had the most wins, huh?
Huh?
Who had the
No,
most wins?
Kyle Wright, because I had him.
Oh, Kyle Wright.
Julio was
I
up there,
drafted
but
him.
yeah, I think Julio had like
No, I
17 or
traded for him.
something.
I traded for him.
Mm.
Who did I trade for that for? I traded Corey Seager. Straight up for that fool.
Oh.
And I came out winning. But anyway, let's talk about manager of the year now. Hey Roberts?
Who?
Tell me who, like, I know no one wants to give it to Dave Roberts. This is a regular season award.
Yes.
How did he not get it over so well, too?
Or Buck? Buck
Because the
first
Mets
year-
be Metting.
The Mets crumbled.
First year is the best.
No,
player.
but think about what the Mets were before
Yeah,
this season.
But
Did
everyone,
he coach the Mets before?
was he there last year?
No, was he the coach before? Or
No.
was it not even the Yankees? Huh?
He was a Yankees coach.
He was a
Texas-
Orioles
I
coach.
think the Orioles
He was a
coach.
Rangers coach.
No, he was a Rangers
No, but
coach.
everyone was like, they're going to be good this year. And they were, and they collapsed.
But they still made playoffs.
And lost. in
They
the first round.
limped into the playoffs.
And got beaten best of 3.
But I mean, that's. I guess for a manager, that's tough to do.
What?
Fucking
Write a lineup?
Season, go to the first season.
Look at his team. It's not like he came in and was like Tony Francona who won with the Indians.
Yeah, with
who
their
no one
their
expected.
cheap ass management
no
front
one-
office.
You had Scherzer, DeGrom, freaking Bassett,
Bassett,
Taiwan,
Taiwan, and Cookie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Edwin
pretty-
Diaz who had the
Fucking shortens it to by 8
season of
innings.
his life.
You're right.
And you had that lineup like.
Should still be a
I'm
Mariner.
expecting you guys to be up there.
Maybe he had pretty bad. He's probably bad.
He had it all lined up.
Maybe he's bad. Just about it was bad coaching decisions.
Worse than Dave
It
Roberts.
costs the game. Obviously,
No,
some moves.
So how do you win manager of the year then?
That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that.
Like,
I do not.
I
Agree.
think
reason-
you do the most with the least.
But
Yeah.
it's not like he did with least though.
Yeah, he see it for the NL.
Who should have got it? I mean, to be honest, this year was one of those like, I don't know, because like
I probably want to get one.
there wasn't any team that was a surprise.
Who's the Phillies coach?
The only reason why
Bob
I didn't
something.
give it to him is because
Phillies.
he took over halfway through the year though.
Cool.
The Phillies coach.
Phillies coach.
True.
Remember it
Yeah.
was Girardi was
Girardi.
George Girardi.
But he wasn't there the whole year, and I know he
But
like.
dude, I
I
still
know he
want
turned it around.
I still
but-
want to give it to him.
But he turned it around, but he wasn't there the whole year.
But he turned it around.
So that doesn't count for something.
What about Mariners coach?
Well, that's American League.
Oh yeah.
Kind of got
Well,
robbed.
I mean, if it wasn't for the Indians, maybe they would have won.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry Francona won the American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Pats. Terry Francona won the American.
No, for the AL, they got the three right. They got the Orioles coach, Mariners, and then Cleveland. You couldn't have gone on with either of
That's true.
those.
All three of those are. I mean, I was impressed.
They
with all
were.
three
You did
teams.
not at the beginning of the year. You did not expect any of them to be
Especially the
fighting
Orioles.
for the fighting for a playoff
The
spot.
Orioles pushed all the way to the
Oh,
end.
they're a batter two away.
And there are a bunch of nobodies there. Not to talk
But-
shit, but I mean,
In the National League, it was basically like there was no shocker. Like every team
Yeah.
they thought was gonna be good made the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
You could say the Phillies, but people thought the Phillies were gonna be good. They just
Mhm.
knocked out the Phillies.
yeah.
Cardinals were good. Maybe you want to give it to the Cardinals manager. I don't know, but
That's an easy ass division.
yeah. I'm just saying, like everyone thought there was like it wasn't like the American League where teams keep kind of like.
It was gonna go to someone in the East.
Even though I mean,
In the-
I
in the
think
East.
most of us picked Seattle to compete. Like
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
who?
I chose Seattle and
Me.
the Orioles.
Me.
I wanted the Orioles.
That was a big one.
That was a shocker.
But just the Indians, man, like did not think that was.
I know. Fuck. That was nobody's. The only person I really knew was Ramirez, Naylor,
And
the
Shane
pitchers. Bieber.
Shane Bieber,
Was the other for Saval?
Savali,
I knew that they could have a good pitching,
Cal.
but still, like I was like, they don't have enough offense.
decent. They have a pretty good bullpen too. Clase.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Like Quan was a rookie, Strong,
Sure.
like
Was it Matt Straw, right? Was it?
then
Stephen Kwan,
Miles Strong.
Miles Straw.
Miles
yeah.
Straw. He came from the
Houston.
Stros.
So I mean,
Bunch of
Wow.
scrap.
Like
So
that
you got a
one,
bunch of scrappy guys.
Yeah.
so it's
the
with the
American League, you could have gone wrong.
Terry Francona, huh?
Yeah, the National League was just different. Like
Buck Showalter
the
the first
reason
year.
they're not gonna Dave Robertson never won one. except
You
for not
expect
liking
them.
him,
You expect them
You see the
to.
team, and you're like, he's supposed to do that.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's why he's never gonna win it. But then that was kind of the same. Atlanta, everyone's like they're stacked. Mets, they're stacked.
Exactly. You just do the most with the least.
So like, yeah, I'm trying to think of a team in the National League that
Well,
everyone thought the Padres were gonna be good. And
They're okay.
They made the playoffs, so it wasn't like a shocker that they made the playoffs.
right.
Just everything that happened in that season.
Yeah. Well, either way, Buck Showalter is just here. Made it happen. So I
His
mean,
first one.
well, as a
first year.
Mets, as first year as a Mets.
I would have been okay with that. The manager from Snicker winning it. Maybe did he win it last year? They want to give it back to back.
Back to back.
All right, let's talk about the Roy now. The Rookie of the Years. So National League was Michael Harris Jr.
It was gonna go.
Atlanta
It was gonna go
Braves.
to. It was gonna go to a Brave.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Strider. But
Strider, yeah.
Spencer Strider as well, huh? No good
You
Brave.
you like that award too? You couldn't have gone with either
No.
or.
Michael Harris had a fucking great fucking rookie season, man. You know, did his thing out there in the outfield. I mean, he played good defense too,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
and then his offense,
Got
you
a
know.
contract.
Got
No,
paid.
got
It's
paid,
for-
you know?
Not even in his first full year.
So I mean, the Braves are still the Braves are pretty stacked for the next. I would say next 5
Next
years.
decade.
They should be
Or Ronald out there, obviously.
as long as
They're building a team around
As long as
Ronald.
they
you know?
healthy.
you know what. Honestly, I need to see if
Is Danny Swanson going to leave the Atlanta Braves or is he going to resign for a short deal? Like a short, I mean, obviously a pay cut. I feel like he's gonna stay.
I was.
I out of all the shortstops
I would
that
say.
that are the big name shortstops, he's probably the most I expect to resign with the same
Yeah,
team.
same here.
Well, why don't you guys know what, bro?
Well,
Because we shopping with the Groupon.
I know he's gonna be the
I
least
don't-
expensive.
Well, so JP Crawford, huh?
He'll be.
They already said they want him. They want to keep him at shortstop.
Oh,
So you're not.
So-
Gonna
just so defense.
So we're either gonna try to convince one of the big shortstops to play second, which I doubt any of. The only one I expect are probably
What the-
Bogarts. Oh, we got Gino Suarez.
Oh, he's still together there. Well, the DH.
Nah, we need Ty
Well,
France there.
but here's
'Cause
what-
Ty France, he can't throw. He can play. That's why he plays first.
Who?
Ty
Oh,
France.
France.
Then also,
He has the yips, or he just can't throw.
I don't trust his arm. He has a pretty decent glove, but I don't
But
trust
not
his
even
arm.
second base.
well, the subject of Raiders, well, rookie of the year for American League was Julio Rodriguez.
We all knew. We all knew.
13 years with the Mariners.
Everyone was saying it was gonna be Richmond from Memorial. Like, no, come
signed a
on.
great contract, but nah, man. Julio Rodriguez had
I give.
a year of greatness
For the ages, a rookie year for the ages.
Didn't you guys win like a extra pick or something?
Yep. Next draft pick.
Why is that?
It's like a new rule now.
Yeah,
What's the new rule?
Well, if you win if you win an award, or is it just rookie of the
I
year?
think it's rookie of the year.
Then your team wins a draft pick.
No way.
Yeah, baseball draft it's different.
But you just never know.
You never
Because
know.
with the
Exactly.
drafts,
Well, that's kind of cool. You know?
I think it's probably the. I think it's probably the hardest.
Not probably. It is. You can't.
I don't know hockey.
You
so-
can't. You can't project numbers. Like,
yeah.
come on, someone who
Because they're not gonna see that guy for probably 3 years.
Speaking
At
of
least.
numbers,
At least.
at
speaking of
least
numbers, let's talk about who's the biggest disappointment this year? Player.
Player?
player.
In the team. Tell me the team after. Biggest disappointment this year is a
Mm.
player.
Lindor.
Let's name a few. Lindor had a bad season.
He didn't have a bad, but they expected him to do.
Kobe Bryant had a shit season.
That ain't nothing new.
That's if you expect it.
Yeah,
I don't think
it-
a lot of people were.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else had a bad season?
I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there.
Castellanos.
Castellanos had a slow season.
Fernando Tatis.
For now,
Tatis.
he shot himself in the foot.
That is
He's an idiot.
too.
Stupid.
If I,
Didn't you drop him, Richard?
yeah,
Who else is?
I drafted him and Acuna. And
I would think Corey
both let me
Seager.
down.
But he hit a lot of home runs this year.
Nah, he can't.
Nah,
he was
yeah.
disappointing. He hit like
No.
30 something.
Yeah.
No, I was saying he had a great season too.
And batting average.
His batting average is a little low.
People
but
don't really care about batting average
Yeah.
anymore. Well,
I do. What the fuck?
fucking the nerds
Oh.
out there. His BABIP was or fucking
I mean,
only OPS matters.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's people out
OPS on
there.
base percentage.
Yeah.
Max Muncy was disappointed this year.
The only reason why I gave him a little pass is because he had the elbow thing. But yeah, he was.
I mean, that's somebody.
he was kind of disappointing.
I try to excuse the same thing, man. You know, I try to make it seem like it's realistic. But you did your elbow too, obviously, to swing to throw. I mean, if it bothers you, it bothers you. You know.
I think with him too is, I don't want him. I don't think he wants to, and I don't want him playing third base. Like
No, fucking
either he
DH.
plays second or DH.
First, yeah,
Can't play first.
Well, can't play first, yeah. Just
Like-
DH. Fuck it.
Or you trade him
We're trading him, yeah, we don't need, you know.
because I think honestly him playing third base fucks with him.
Who?
Max Muncy.
No one's gonna want that. Though. Wow.
Get rid of him.
What about?
He could still get some
So
value.
we're talking about a player, but what about team now? What team was the biggest disappointment?
I wouldn't say anything. It's the Dodgers.
Oof.
Well, yeah, obviously for us, they didn't make the playoffs. So.
You go Dodgers, the Mets,
Well, we made the playoffs, but we lost right
All the
away.
big teams.
all the team that spent money.
All the Yankees.
This is part of the Padres, but I take out the Phillies.
Yankees, the
Boston.
Toronto, bro.
Toronto was kind of disappointing. I
I
thought,
thought they were gonna fucking dominate this year, man.
I
But
thought like, oh, they're going
Thought.
in hot.
oh, Manoa too. Manoa was a.
I thought they were going in hot, and I was like, this is the year that they're with that team. Yeah,
Nope. Who they run into?
They were into it this season. Yeah.
some cocksuckers
I mean,
Quick work.
from the Pacific Northwest.
well, it is what it is.
Yo, yo.
It is what it is.
The White Sox.
White Sox. Nah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what? I think that's I think that
highly of the White Sox. Too.
I think that's all the Russo's fault.
Yeah,
Is
but I mean, it's disappointing.
Disappointing, but I
But,
feel
like,
like most of it you could point your
you know,
finger at the
You
manager.
know what? They feel like a team to me that has talent, but they're just never gonna put it together.
Oh, you mean Mercedes?
Who?
You mean Mercedes?
Yeah, he had like good like 3 months.
Yeah, he batting
So
like
now-
500.
Wasn't he on the Angels last year?
They sent him to the Giants, I think,
Oh, the Giants. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and they found
Well,
that
like,
big
what-
ass hole in his swing.
Giolito,
I drafted
disappointed.
him.
Like it's like you're like, oh fuck, didn't see balled out, but you did.
Exactly.
And then
Even Cueto balled out.
Cueto was doing pretty well. Who's the other young guy they have?
Dylan Cease, Giolito, Kopech.
Kopech.
But he was like on and he was on and off because arms.
Joe Kelly too, huh?
Joe,
Yeah, fucking Joe Kelly. They had was it close?
Joe Kelly always gets hurt.
Liam Hendricks.
He's still doing his thing.
And your team, like that team is freaking
They're built to win some ball games.
with Beckham and
Oh my god.
Abreu and
Was it Abreu? Who's
You mean Beckham? You're talking about like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago?
no,
You mean Tim Anderson?
Anderson.
I was like, Jesus, Beckham is like, was it Ben Beckham? No,
Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham.
So I thought Tim.
Oh
so
my,
I thought Beckham.
because we signed him like a year or so ago. I was like, oh my god, he hasn't been relevant for almost 10 years.
Anderson and Moncada.
Abreu.
The outfield freaking
Eloy.
I think he was hurt. Him and
You used to have Harrison.
Robert.
Harrison was balling out too.
Robert's kind of hurt, but like they got talent. They were kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
But maybe then who did they replace him? I heard they got a new manager.
Who did?
I'm hearing Jose
Again?
Guillen's making a comeback.
Comeback.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I'm ready for that show.
We'll see our winter meetings actually. So make sure y'all stay ready for the winter meetings. So our next show is gonna be in a couple weeks. So make sure y'all stay tuned. There's gonna be a live show at the post. And I'm Monty, so TBD, TBA.
I hope so.
God bless America. And good night, God bless everybody.
Nobody
And hopefully Twitter doesn't die. Bye.